What if I told you there is a place on Earth where the forest floor hasn't seen a single ray of sunlight in over 10,000 years? Welcome to the Congo Basin, a brutal, shifting swamp in the heart of Africa, choked with flesh-decaying parasites, toxic mold, and invisible spores. In this living graveyard, ordinary life is eaten alive within hours. To survive here, plants couldn't afford to be weak. They had to become predators. They engineered a ruthless, weaponized chemistry to paralyze insects, dissolve killer fungi, and dominate the absolute dark. For centuries, the hidden tribes of the deep swamp harvested these forbidden botanicals to forge a body of pure iron. Today, for ancient vitality, we are breaking the lock on the Congo floor to uncover the 7 predatory plants that can shut down modern anxiety, incinerate visceral fat, and upgrade your neural focus to maximum capacity. Let's descend into the abyss. We begin on the dampest edge of the swamp, where the Griffonia vine crawls like a predator looking for light. To stop jungle insects from draining its life force, this seed concentrates an unearthly dose of pure 5-HTP. When it enters the human brain, it bypasses the liver entirely, crossing the blood-brain barrier to directly flood your system with serotonin. It acts as a master switch that shuts down emotional panic, wipes out modern digital anxiety, and kills the stress-induced sugar cravings that wreck your insulin levels. Deep inside the suffocating humidity of the basin stands the Poisonous tree. In a swamp where blood stagnation means rapid tissue death, the bark of this tree holds an aggressive weapon: yohimbine alkaloids. This is nature's ultimate vascular opener. When introduced to your body, it acts like a precision razor inside your circulatory tracts. It targets stubborn fat cell receptors, forcing closed microcapillaries to expand with explosive pressure, driving rich, oxygenated blood straight to your core and shattering chronic fatigue in minutes. Growing directly out of the toxic, mineral-heavy mud of the floor is the wild Congo cola. To survive the endless twilight, this nut has synthesized a dense matrix of theobromine and polyphenol. Unlike the synthetic caffeine in modern energy drinks that spikes your heart rate and leaves you depleted, the Congo variant releases its energy with microscopic slow-burn precision. It binds straight to your cellular mitochondria, force-starting your ADP energy engine for hours, giving you a sharp, laser-like focus while keeping your central nervous system completely grounded. Hanging from the twisting branches of the deep canopy is the bizarre Voacanga africana. The thick, milky sap inside this bark contains a rare alkaloid that the plant uses to paralyze parasitic entities. But when microdosed safely, it targets the human brain's BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. It forces your brain to build new neural pathways and repair damaged synapses, actively clearing away years of digital cognitive decay, resetting your short-term memory, and sharpening your mental Thriving in the most parasitic, rotten soil of the swamp floor is alligator pepper. To protect its seeds from the extreme humidity and decay, this plant infuses them with a high-density compound called 6-paradol. When a human consumes these fierce seeds, it immediately ignites your brown adipose tissue. It forces your metabolism to switch from burning simple sugars to actively incinerating the dangerous, toxic visceral fat trapped around your internal organs, converting stubborn fat into pure physical heat. In a jungle thick with suffocating spores and heavy moisture, the native navigators relied on bitter cola. This dense nut is packed with a unique bioflavonoid complex called colaverin. When you consume it, it acts like a biological vacuum cleaner inside your respiratory tract. It downregulates internal lung inflammation, dilates your alveolar tracts, and breaks down the stubborn tar and industrial pollution trapped in your respiratory tissues, allowing you to draw in maximum capacity oxygen with every single breath. Finally, crawling across the decaying leaves of the deep floor is the aromatic root of Mondia whitei. Because its roots must fight aggressive underground fungi, they concentrate a massive survival load of organic zinc, magnesium, and coumarins. Ancient African warriors used this root as a primal fuel before warfare. It targets the nervous system, hyperaccelerating the conduction speed of electrical impulses down your spinal cord, flooding your muscles with raw nerve force, and eliminating physical weakness from the root. The predatory floor plants of the Congo Basin did not wait for a perfect, sunlit life. They adapted to the pitch black, defeated the microscopic predators of the swamp, and built an invincible empire of survival chemistry. You can continue to feed your cells the weak, highly processed, pesticide-filled crops of industrial farming, or you can choose to introduce the weaponized biology of the dark canopy into your veins. Reclaim your frame. Smash that like button if you're ready to break the modern lock. Drop a comment below. Which of these deep swamp miracles do your cells need right now? Subscribe to Ancient Vitality, and I'll see you in the next one.